Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Boston Red Sox taking on the Houston Astros. First pitch coming your way next. And today's starting pitcher, Mike Burrows. Chris, how about a scouting report?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at-bat.
Just about ready to roll. Jarren Duran digs in now.
Designated hitter, number 16, Jarren Duran.
And a foul ball. That one fouled off. Oh, 2 now. That one missed. Up and in, and the count is even, 2-2. On the ground, and that's just foul. That one lifted to left. Loperfido settles underneath it, and there's one down. Now the number 2 hitter, Roman Anthony. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach, paying off.
Swing and a ball popped up. Smith coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's 2 away. So stepping in for Boston, Wilyer Abreu. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Ball 1. Anthony leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Fought off foul. And down on strikes. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the hill in this one, Brian Bayo. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Isaac Paredes, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Up the middle, it's through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jeremy Pena, and a pop-up right side, foul territory. Contreras under it, and he's got it. 1 out, man at first. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Runner on the go. On the ground to first. The flip to the pitcher covering. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. And now it's Christian Walker. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Laser base hit. Here comes the throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning. Back here in Houston, still stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. Burrows making his first start of the year. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. In the air, right field. One up, one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Wilson Contreras in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Pitch misses there, and that's ball two.
He hasn't wanted a challenge in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
The 2-1. Way inside. And there's ball four.
Ball four. Take your base.
Batting seventh, third baseman.
Man at first, Caleb Durbin, the next to hit, coming off a 4-hit effort in yesterday's game. High fly ball, right field. 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcelo Meyer, one of the stars in the win yesterday, as he had 3 hits. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it, and that'll do it.
24/7, I gotta eat. Tripping my pasta, gotta compete. Big out status, I'm on the leash. How they control.
Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Diaz with some nice production in his last game. 4 runs batted in.
I was really impressed with how he came through for the team in that last game, Boog. The all-time leader in 4 RBI games, Lou Gehrig with 101. I'm just a little further down the list, Boog, with 4.
And next to hit for Houston, Jake Myers. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And a big swing and a miss. That's outside. Ball one. On the ground to the left. Nice grab from his backside.
Batting 7.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
So next up for Houston, Joey Loperfido. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Here comes the throw. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 8. Right
Cam
fielder.
Smith up next for the Astros.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Man on second, 2 down. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. But it's not in time. Base hit.
They'll just put it in play, right? With his speed, that's a hit every time.
Nick Allen will hit next. That one catches the zone. Strike 1. Just missed. And a count 1-2. The Astros looking to strike first. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the air to left center. He's got it. That is the inning. Well, here we go. Top of the third. Scoreless game.
Carlos Narvaez.
Carlos Narvaez, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Out there to center. Myers under this one. And there's one down. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Jarren Duran now at the plate. Fly to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
In the air out to center. Great effort as he's able to haul it in. And there's 2 down. Stepping in, Roman Anthony. 1 for 1 with a single so far.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's a strike. Top of the third, no score.
He's done a great job getting the first 2 outs. Want to get this number 2 hitter, get back in the dugout, and face 3, 4, 5 next inning.
2 down, nobody on. Hit hard on the ground is short. Red Sox go 1, 2, 3.
As time changed, my mind changed as well. The spells kept L's in rotation.
Bottom of the inning. Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Bayo back to work. Hey! And there's a ball. Right side, hard hit. The throw to first. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. First time up was a pop out. Check swing called strike. Strike 1.
0-1.
Hit on the ground to the right side. Contreras takes it himself, and 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Jose Altuve up to hit here. He's 0 for 1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Ball, that's low.
There's a strike. And a ground ball to first, and it goes just foul. That misses the zone. Ball 3. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. And that is that.
Dominate the game like we're supposed to. Dodging all lanes like we're supposed to. I just run the play like we're supposed to.
On to the fourth. So stepping in for Boston, Trevor Story. In the air, right field. Smith on his way over. He's got it. One pitch and one out. Now it's the right fielder, Wilyer Abreu. He's 0 for 1. Pretty good job on the mound in this one, Siggy. It feels like we've seen a lot of off-balance swings.
Yeah, with just one free pass, and obviously he's not a big strikeout guy, but he gets soft contact and he gets outs.
And they have their first hit since the first inning.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Rafaela, batting with one down, takes a strike. Oh, 1 down. That one the other way. And it'll be runners at second and third, only one away.
He was all over that one. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Contreras in the box lays off for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
2 on, 1 out. And that one fouled off. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Slider misses outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there. Go ahead run on base. Caleb Durbin up next for the Red Sox. Flied to right his first time.
He's got a base open. So the pressure to come in and really attack this hitter, not as great as it would be if the bags were sacked.
That's ball 2.
Two on, 2 outs. Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Hit in the air, right field. Smith moving under it, and that's the 3rd out. Back here in Houston, so here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
He's been pitching well, but going through this middle of the order second time through, we'll see what kind of adjustments are being made.
It just shaved the zone, so they've still got both their challenges. Here comes the 0-1. Up the middle. Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. Flying to left his first time.
Ball one. Aye.
On a line. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Nice line drive to the pull side, netted out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. That
Ball
missed inside,
inside.
and that's ball one.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Close,
That's
but
ball
call
two.
the ball. And a count 2-1. Catcher challenge. We'll take another look. And it's a called strike after the review. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-2. Just
Ball two.
misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Joey Loperfido up next for the Astros. Doubled his first time up.
Yeah. Nope. Ball one.
2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Struck him out looking. Back here in Houston and stepping in for Boston, Marcelo Meyer.
You know, these Red Sox, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
So the call will stand. That knocks them down to 1 challenge left. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Smith takes it in for the out. 1 down. And now here is Carlos Narvaez. Fly to center his first time. And that's in for a strike. Narvaez in his 2nd season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
So the lineup flips over. Now batting Jaron Duran. This one belted deep left field. On its way. Gone. He muscles that one out the opposite way. 3rd home run of the season. And the Red Sox jump in front. It's 2-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
1 down. Now Roman Anthony. And that one finds its way through. And a man aboard.
Up next for the Red Sox, shortstop
Number 46 comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Here's Trevor Story. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage. Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter into an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Got him swinging. That's out number 2. So here's Boston's cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 2. This one in the air, center field. Myers has a beat on it. And that is that.
You can't stop me now. I'm on a run, you wild. You can't stop me. It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk.
We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. The numbers tell us they're averaging more than a hit every inning, and they've only struck out twice, so they keep finding ways to put their bat on the ball.
Late with the swing there. To the right side. He takes it on his own. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. So next up for Houston, Nick Allen. Into center and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
Ground ball left side. The turn by Meyer at second. What a double play that was. Inning over. All set for the top of the 6th. So stepping in for Boston, Cedar Rafaela. And first offering is fouled off. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
This one in the air, right field. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again. The 0-2 keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That was the emergency hack right there.
Swing and a ground ball on the run, sends it over to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. A strikeout and a walk. Foul ball. And that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with one away.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Durbin now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. The 0-1. High fly ball out towards left center. Loperfido on the move to the alley. He's got it. 2 down. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox.
Second baseman,
Taken high in the
Meyer.
draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one pushed foul. Red Sox leading it by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Next pitch is outside. Swings through that one for strike 2. Pitch misses, and the count is 2-2. That one missing inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Up next for the Red Sox, catcher,
First and second,
Carlos
2
Narvaez.
outs. Carlos Narvaez getting ready to hit. Contreras on second. Meyer on at first with 2 down. This one in the air, center field. Myers under it. And that is that. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
On the ground,
That
right
ball's
side, and foul ball. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next for the
Jose
Astros.
Altuve up
Second
next for the
baseman,
Astros.
Jose Altuve.
Altuve always seems to be setting records or reaching milestones, Boog. In 2023, he became the fastest player to reach 2,000 career hits, 200 home runs, and 200 stolen bases in MLB history.
1-1 now.
That's ball 2.
Out front, rip foul. Red Sox by 2 here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Up next for the Astros.
Christian Walker
First
digs in
baseman,
now,
Christian
cruising on the mound
Walker.
right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him.
Nope, that's down.
Come on, Christian.
Two down, nobody on. And that's through there for a strike. 1-2. Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up if you with it. I like the way you touch the floor when you drop it. Throw your hands up, throw your hands up. I like the way you touch the floor.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Brian King. This is his 3rd time out this year. So back to the top of the order. And now the DH, Jaron Duran.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. his second home run of the game, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Here's the left fielder, Roman Anthony. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a man aboard.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Your Story now. Swinging a foul straight back. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One out, man at first. Here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. 1 for 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. It's their second home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 5-zip.
So impressive how he was able to go down and get this fastball, but yet get it up in the air, hit it far enough to get out of this ballpark.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Hayden Wesneski.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
The 1-0. And that one is lifted in the air. Brings it in. 2 away. Here's Contreras now.
For the Red Sox, first baseman Wilson Contreras.
That one finds the zone. 0-1. In the air to left center. And that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. 7th inning stretch time. This is Red Sox baseball on the show, New England. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
So the Red Sox bring on a new pitcher, Justin Slayton. The offense will need to be ready for the breaking stuff. He's got a great curveball. And now Joey Loperfido. Left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One run across. Rounds third, headed for the plate. The relay throw. Head first slide, and he's safe. It's 5-2.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Now at the plate, Cam
That's outside.
Smith.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one.
Man at second.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses. And a count 2-1. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. No one can get there. It falls in. First and second, no outs. Nick Allen up next for the Astros.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the
Ball,
center.
that's outside.
Well, it looks like he's wanting to work the upper part of the strike zone. What does that mean? Top hand better be working for the hitters. Adjust that side a little bit. Give yourself a chance to hit.
No, that's low.
And that one is downstairs. And that's ball 2. There's a strike at the knees.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. On the ground, could be 2. The turn by Meyer at second, and that's 2. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Two outs and a runner at third. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And that's just foul. Now a high fly ball out to left center. And that will end the inning. Ready to begin the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Caleb Durbin.
Nope, outside.
The 1-0. Hard hit, left field, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
And here is Marcelo Meyer. Late swing, foul to the left. And that one fouled off. Wisniewski, a 6'3" righty, 28 years old. And he was a 6th round draft pick back in 2019. That misses. Ball 1. This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. His first homer of the year, and they add on. It's 7-2.
Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time. Took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Carlos Narvaez up next for the Red Sox. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame, and we're in the top of the 8th. Fastball almost got him there.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Hey.
What a stop. Jump throw across his body, and he gets him. Nicely done. Back to the top of the order now. And next is the designated hitter, Jarren Duran.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
0-1.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Inside corner for a strike. 1-2. Duran wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. No challenges left for them now. And that one hammered Myers. Long run. And that one hops the wall. Not stopping. He's going for 3.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Came screaming off.
Astros go to the pen, and here comes Bennett Sousa. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Roman Anthony, the next to hit. 0-1. Up the middle, a dive, nice stop. Gathers and throws, safe. And they add to their lead as the run scores from third. Trevor Story comes up to the plate.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
This one in the air, center field. That's out number 2. And the batter now, Wilyer Abreu. He's already homered in this game. First pitch swinging.
That's a ball.
Swings through that.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him swinging. Went back to the slider, and it was a good idea. 2-run shot for the Astros this inning. It's now 8-2. Bottom of the 8th. And stepping in for the Astros, Jeremy Pena.
Hey!
Ripped, but it curls foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Up next for the
Jose
Astros.
Altuve now at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Altuve.
Hey!
The Bo Sox up big in this one. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Close, but called a ball. And the count is 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout. 2 down, bases empty. And here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Oh, 0-2 now. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 down, nobody on. Oh, look at the stop. And that's a nice play to end the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Okert.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Rafaela, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Ball one there. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Stays alive. The 1-2. Struck him out swinging. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. Here comes Wilson Contreras. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's back. And that is gone. Wilson Contreras blasts one out. His first homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 9-2.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
One down. And next for the Red Sox, Caleb Durbin.
Nope, that's a ball.
The lefty, the 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Next offering upstairs. High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. He makes the grab, and there are 2 outs. Marcelo Meyer up next for the Red Sox. He's already homered here in this one. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And a base hit right there. Joey gets on base and keeps it going.
All over that one right there. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
Narvaez, the next to hit, takes outside. And the 1-0. One run across in the frame so far. All Red Sox in this one. Swing and a miss at a slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And a 1-2 again. Fights it off. He'll see another.
Well, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
The 1-2. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Meyer rounds second on his way to third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Up next for the Red Sox, the designated
Spencer
hitter,
Arrighetti on the pitch out of the pen here. He's making his second appearance of the season.
41.
Back to the top of the order, Jaron Duran getting ready to hit.
Ball. That's inside. Ball. That's out.
And that's
Ball
downstairs and outside. And that'll load the bases.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Roman
left fielder,
Anthony
Roman
digs in
Anthony.
now. Smacked into the gap. This could clear the bases. One run is in. Another comes in to score. The run scores from first, extending their lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
Man on second, 2 down. And a swing and a miss. This one drilled to left. No doubt about it as they add on more. Gone. Trevor Story bops one out of here. Second home run of the inning for him. And they boost their lead. It's 14-2.
The cutter up and in can be such a tough pitch for the hitters. You have to keep your hands above the baseball, and that's exactly what he did. He caught it out front and drove it out of here.
New pitcher now, Brian Abreu. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Wilyer Abreu. Swings through that one. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. That one missed. Misses outside. Ball 2. Swing and a ball popped up. And that is that. All set for the bottom of the ninth. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Anthony takes it in for the out. And there's one down. Jake Myers will hit next. Hey. One down, base is empty here in the ninth. Swing and a hard hit liner up the middle of the base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Up next for the Astros.
And now Joey Loperfido.
Joey Loperfido.
Hey.
Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. And just one out remaining for Houston. Now it's the right fielder, Cam Smith.
Yeah.
The Astros with a lot of ground to make up. We're in the last half of the ninth inning. That's towards center. Rafaela moving under this one. And he'll put it away. Ball game. And the Red Sox take this one in a blowout.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
14-2 at the end of this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.